robust.
Should President Trump pull out of the Iran nuclear deal by next Saturday, even if the Europeans decide to stay in it and continue to do business with Tehran?
I would counsel against it. I was opposed to the Iran deal. I thought it was a bad deal. Iran got most of the benefit up front with relief of sanctions and a plane load of cash that President Obama sent over there. So we lost a lot of our leverage. But the key question is, okay, now we are where we are. What happens next if the U.S. pulls out? Secretary Mattis talked about the inspectors that are in there. Does Iran kick those inspectors out so that we lose what visibility we have there? The Europeans are not going to reimpose sanctions, so where does that leave us and Iran? So I'm not necessarily opposed to sticking with this deal forever, but you need to have a clear idea about next steps if we are going to pull out, and especially given the larger context of Iran's aggressive activity in the Middle East.
Well, so let's pick up on that, because the French and the Germans and the British are all basically pleading with President Trump, stay in the Iran deal and we will add some toughening side agreements that we'll agree on unilaterally without going to the Iranians. And these side agreements would be to limit Iran's ballistic missile program, sanction regional aggression, and end the 2025 sunset clause when Iran can start resuming some of its program. I guess the question is the Iran deal fixable? And if so, should the president stay in it if he can get these add-ons with his European allies?
Well, I think these add-ons would be very important. Is it possible? It's hard to say until you try. So maybe the best thing is for the president to delay a bit more his deadline of this month and put the French and the British up to the test about whether it is possible to get this other sort of agreement. I think one of the key things going on here, and Prime Minister Netanyahu is exactly right, the Iranians always cheat and lie. One of the other things they're doing is they are shipping in arms to Hezbollah right on Israel's doorstep. And the temperature is being turned up there. The possibility of conflict is probably greater than it's been in quite some time, and it will be very important for the international community to be united to prevent that conflict, which is another reason staying with our allies and trying to curtail all of these aggressive actions from Iran is important right now.
All right, I got 2 minutes.